Turn off the ground power.
Copy. Ground power is now off.
Yeah, those are clearly drained then, okay. Drop tank out. Yeah, I wish I could see the cockpit in here, but it's a freaking blurry mess. I shouldn't even need to worry about that. Why are the hydraulic light on? Did I burn out the radar already? What the? Do I just not give enough power?
Call key. In field. 1-1. Request takeoff.
Yeah, there is no answer. I am way too high in the seat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gear up. A little bit less squirrely. That sounded like all of them. Flaps. Did I burn it out somehow? Oh no! Yeah, I did something stupid. Maybe I popped the fuse or so. I got to have popped the fuse. I don't know how you fix this though mid-flight. Wish I had the manual in front of me. Okay, that scares me looking at that crap. No, no, no. None of these are right. Is there anything on this side that I should know of? Radio compass. Oh, there we go. Reset? No? Normal? No? Whoa. Climbing a little too hard there. What's this one? I didn't even know what that was. Yeah, I don't know how you fix the A4 if you burn it out like that. I really don't know what the hell the backup procedure is. That's kind of annoying. I'm sure it's in Chuck's guide somewhere, but... Push to test. Why are all the lights on even though the guns are off? Oh. I suppose I guess recage it? What is this one again? Radio compass, these three. That's emergency fuel for in-flight restart. I don't remember. Huh. I don't know. I want to know. Also, I don't think this radio compass is right. Let's try... Wait a minute. Do I have it on... That should be compass. Although, I can't read this frickin' scribbly blobs because it didn't frickin' render right. Yeah, it says compass. Did I kill the compass by popping the fuse? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Did I still have a fuse out? No, I killed it. Son of a... How do I get it back? Well, now I'm confused. Now I'm deeply confused. There's got to be a way to restart the radio compass, too. Am I not carrying extra fuel tanks? No, I am not. So that doesn't matter. How do I get to... Gotta be something I'm missing here. I can thankfully keep on flying. Load the document, damn it! They're like emergency procedures I'm not aware of, or... Oh God, this thing is a mess. So... Gun sight filament selector. Yeah, okay. Did he never I don't care about startup. I know startup. Well, I kind of know startup. I screwed it up a little bit. But how do I get this? I don't care about airspeed and limitations. I know that. Emergency landing lever. I know that one all too well. Mode selector. I know that. I need the repair manual. No. Don't pull that shit on me. He didn't go over the fuse settings? God dang it. Nope. Oh, what joy it is to have no gun sight. Doesn't matter, I'm not going into combat anyway. I am, however, going to have a hard time without the frickin' radio beacon. Well done. You know what? Let's make this trip fast. I have no freaking how to fix this documentation at all. Maybe we'll go for a ride a little bit. No, it's not like there's anybody really in chat. Whoa, what's that cloud up there? Oh, because I'm facing down too much, that's why. Alright. Yeah, I did something stupid here. That should turn on lights. Oh, cool, that's flashing. I don't think that should be flashing, but... Oh, I forgot to check for infinite ammo. That's still too much speed. I don't know what I destroyed. Messengers are kind of annoying there. Destroyed some kind of vehicle. So let's go straight. I think I'm safe to start turning. Nope. It's a big fat no. I'm gonna have problems landing the gear, pulling the gear out if I went that too fast. Come on. Oh, I could have lined up perfectly. Alright, let's try it. Why not? Let's throw the gear out. No? No, gear's not gonna come out? Nope, gear's not going to come out. Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to manually pull it out. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, no, no. No, you don't. Don't even think about it. Just a little too fast for the gear. Well, I'll manually pull them out. I got them out. Now the question is, this is going to cause a lot of drag and wonkiness. What? Why did my power just suddenly stop? Yeah, let me think this. But what happened here? Close. What am I doing wrong that I got a problem with this? How did I lose my motor halfway? What a little bit under halfway. What, or over halfway I should say. What the heck happened here? What did I break? Oil pressure. Ah. Maybe that's it. I don't think I did. I did something here. That's not it, though. Man, I screwed this up royal. No. Maybe a compressor stall of some sort, because I pulled up too high. Didn't get enough air to it. Man, that is... The fuel flow is wonky. Nope. No, 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 no. Overcorrecting. Overcorrecting, overcorrecting, overcorrecting. I don't want to do that. I can slide it in this way, I think. There we go. Yeah, that's a little too fast still, but let's work with it. Yeah, way too fast still. I should go around. I had this! Why is the fuel flow so wonky? No, I got the air brake retracted. I got the tires down, no. But I did that... Oh, crap. What the hell? Yeah, I did something with the motor here. I don't know what. It's not telling me what, but... Oh, sheesh. I don't think I ran out of fuel, but... Well, I'm dead. I don't know what the heck I did. I did something stupid on one of my approaches. What did I do? Can't figure out. So I'm trying to wonder why. Did I not give it enough speed? Did I do something stupid on startup that blew that fuse? Okay. Bait, ground control.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy.
Hmm.
Ground power is now on.
So I should probably pop out the throttle. Oh. Alternative. Alternate. I don't think I should hit that right away, should I? I got ground power, so I don't need to switch it to the battery yet, right? Not until she kicks off. See, and it's not popped anymore.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
Copy. Ground power is now off.
See, and everything is fine. Can pull the air brakes in. Not like I'm overusing anything. Now, if I turn this on, yeah, okay, I get static. I pop something. I pop like a fuse or something stupid on this. So, what's the frequency right now? That's not what I want. Oh god, it's gonna take forever that way. The radio compass should go point northward. Well, northbound. It's not exactly lined up where I'm at here. So now, you can put in nose wheel steering, throttle up. And is nose wheel steering gonna work this time? It looks like it might work. There we go. I don't know how you fix a busted A4 gun sight in air. I can't. I used to remember some of the steps, but I can't remember jack crap anymore. I used to remember how to do the in-air start too. You turn on the emergency fuel. You turn on that one switch over on the right-hand side. The engine, the master, and the battery, and then you're supposed to like nose down or something. I ain't asking for permission. I'm just taking off. Whoa. That was a little too sharp. What do I get for using keyboard right now? Oh, gear up, gear up, gear up, gear up. Before I overthrottle it. They sound like they all went in. It says up and in the, on the panel. Oh, I forgot to turn up the oxygen. That would have been fun. So now, if I switch this to guns, the A4 is there finally. So I didn't pop it, but I don't know how to fix it in midair. I don't need to uncage it. See, and that works perfectly fine. So I didn't break anything. Good. I don't have any drop tanks, though. But I do have my radio compass set up, and I'm not following it. So you play DCS, Seaplane? Seaplanes are not a phase. I like that name. So I can turn this off. Oh, well, now that's a beast. I still like the Mirage the best still, but call me crazy. I still need to play the F-16 a little bit, because you know, Falcon's not the same as DCS. Why would the gun sight still be on if I had... Oh, I didn't turn it off all the way. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why I like the Mirage. It just feels right. I don't... Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I mean, I haven't played in like almost 2 years plus, so I started playing again recently. I mean, I still got to go back and probably do some Sonic speed runs, but volume, we could turn that down. The Saber's fun, but I don't know if I could recommend it as a major buy unless you have like extra spare cash to run around with. I mean, the must-own planes are pretty much, well, you know, the F-18 or the F-16, the A-10, of course. Flaming Cliffs 3. Do they still package Flaming Cliffs 3 as just Flaming Cliffs 3? I don't even know. It's been that long. You looking forward to the Apache module? The Korean War server, do they still have it up and running? Because the war the server that was way back, I don't know, like 4 years ago, they had a Korean War server. It was kind of fun. It would be nice if you had some radio navigation to Blue Side, but multiplayer is where it's at. Once you get the hang of it and you do enough training on single player, multiplayer is definitely where it's at. There's always something happening. Like Blue Flag. I don't know if is Blue Flag still a thing? Do they still have the Blue Flag server? I remember playing that for ages. That was so much fun. Doing helicopter missions, taking troops to the forward axis refueling point. Dropping off guys with SAMs in strategic areas. You know, man pads. DCS. They gotta have the blue stakes. They gotta have. Look up Blue Flag for multiplayer. Blue Flag. Yeah, Operation Blue Flag. Gadget.buddyspike.net. Oh, you want to talk about fun? That's the server resets every so often, and you got to take over different strategic locations, or try to before it restarts. And then after the restart, you get that location, and it basically goes until somebody wins it, and then it resets the server completely. And it resets it to like, well, I should say, yeah. Look up Operation Blue Flag. It's on like Buddy Spike. Web server. It's great. Of course, if you're still new to DCS, then I would recommend, yep, that's the one. You got it. Of course, if you still do, I would say train offline in the hardest conditions possible, just to make sure if you can beat the AI on really hard missions that you create, like I used to take the gauntlet mission for the SU-27 or the flanker, the SU-27, and I used to take off like most of the missiles and take like almost all the wingmen away, including like I made a version of it. I edited the mission, so I copied the missions, make modifications to it, remove all the wingmen. You go up against 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 in the gauntlet mission, and with like no missiles or a few missiles. Just make yourself take a mission that they built, make it a little bit harder. You know, remove some weapons that you might have, and practice in whatever plane you want to use. And keep practicing until you can't take any more and your eyes are ready to bleed out. And then you should be fine. You should be actually great for multiplayer at that point. Because a lot of people are gonna suck. If you can beat the AI on hard, more times than none, you can definitely win online. More times than not. You'll definitely have higher than 50% win-loss ratio. Just a word of, I don't even know if you want to play multiplayer. That's up to you. But I'm just saying, it's probably some of the most fun you'll ever have in terms of DCS. It's always something new. There are cheaper options. They used to sell, and I used to have a link to PS3 Eyes and OpenTrack. But you can get your own head clip and an IR camera for cheap. You don't need Track IR at like Track IR 5 at like 100 something or $200 that it costs. You can get a decent camera that will do infrared and a decent head clip. I want to say for about $30 total, 30 to $40 total, a little bit less than that maybe, especially if you do it yourself. Look up for, I know there was a site, God, I can't even think of it right off the top of my head. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull this up. Let's see. There's something like this, which is cheap. And they do have PS3 cameras that remove the IR filter for cheap, but you need the drivers for that, which kind of sucks. But if you send me a message, I might be able to get you some stuff. If you send me a direct message and like whisper or something like that. Let's see. Tracking. Don't worry. Well, I'm just telling you, it's really cost effective, cheap. It's compared to Track IR. If you're trying to do it on a budget, there's plenty of tutorials out there to how you can get like a open track and everything else working. Rather simple. I mean, I've got Ghetto set up myself, so it's possible to do it on a budget. Now, is it going to be, you know, completely poverty cheap? No, sadly, no. I mean, but it will be way cheaper than your stick, or it should be. If you use a stick, right now I'm using keyboard, but I have a couple sticks, I just don't have them set up right now. But yeah, you can get away with some shoestring budget on a lot of stuff if you just, you know, shop around, search. I know they had them on eBay for a while. They were selling them as a kit. I made a couple config files for OpenTrack that kind of work, and I can share those too. It's way back on my YouTube channel. I think I have a shared link still, probably. It's like one of my early ones. It's like head tracking test on YouTube or something like that. I don't know. I set the config file up. I have modified it slightly in the following years, but it's a starting point for OpenTrack. So yeah, you definitely on online you definitely want head tracking. So yeah, just for now. Although when I was playing with a guy named Winchester Delta, he used to use his stick, one of the hat switches on his stick, as a way to look around. And I think he had like the center click to recenter it, or the center button to recenter it. So there's ways around it. Well, I mean, it works. I mean, I saw him do it. He did pretty dang well. He was a force to be reckoned with. Really, it's all about planning and teamwork online. It's a team game where people actually play like a team instead of these other games that you have, multiplayer games, that teams don't play and work together. I guess that's one thing I like about DCS, is the community actually comes together for certain things in gameplay. I mean, like MechWarrior Online, you get thrown into a pickup group, and they're just all drunk and play for crap. They don't care. They don't care that you are going to get your rank and stats crushed. They're just there to play like crap and be drunk and have fun in their own way. Which, I can understand that, but it does kind of get grating and annoying to constantly lose and get stomped on. Which shouldn't happen to you online. In DCS. You shouldn't really get stomped on. There are occasions where there are stompings. I've been in a few of them where I religiously pick red team. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a masochist. But I like a challenge. What can I say? I want to be the aggressor squadron. I want to have the odds stacked against me, and I want to be able to come out with a win. It feels better to have a victory that way than just to stomp somebody. But you know the old saying, like, what is it, John Steinbeck? If you find yourself in a fair fight, your tactics suck. Uh, you need to be ruthless. They're not going to show you any mercy. You shouldn't show them any mercy. But it feels good to win, though, when you're in a really insurmountable odds, I guess. So, how's the F-14 coming? Do you get download Chuck's guide? I don't think I have his downloaded yet. I gotta go check the website for it. I'm glad he's still around. I hope you're not getting a bunch of bad traps, right? I don't have enough buttons for the Rio stuff. What are you using for a stick? There's never enough buttons. But oh, the 16,000, I think. I guess I'm getting pretty high up here, aren't I? That doesn't seem right. Oh, T-flight? What the heck is a T-flight? Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't at like I was gonna say I wasn't at 5,000 feet yet, and I'm definitely having trouble gaining altitude now. I would point nose down, but that'd be scary. You know what? I'm gonna change the radio frequency. Let's see. .443. This should line up right. Oh, I was changing the radio frequency for the radio compass. The two radios are over here. And of course they look like crap, and I think I need to turn it up to 150 or something. Let's see, wait a minute. That was throttle. And I don't want to do that. Whoa. Roll. Yeah, I got distracted too here. Level out. Nope. Okay, there's a well, yeah, I'm gonna frickin' crash here if I keep this up. Let me get back to trying to get this level out a little bit. Come on. Yeah, I dropped a couple thousand feet there, didn't I? Hey, there we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, there's two radios over here. There's one right there, and there's a second one right there. One of them are pre-programmed, the other one you can kind of like, basically spin the wheel, like you would an old school radio. Oh. Speaking of which, how far up north on the coast am I? Nope. You know, I don't even know if I want to make it that far. Let's see. It's 130. Nah, I can make that far, I think. And the funny thing is, the GAR-8, the GAR-8, or AIM-9 that you want to call it, on Saber is hilarious to watch the early versions of it. Because when you got tone and you launch it, it just like goes straight for a long time and then starts to curve. It's one of the most ridiculously stupid things I've ever seen. I love it. It's just goofy. You have to put yourself, you have to give yourself quite a bit of distance on a target, because once it comes off the rail on the bottom, it's going to fly straight for quite a while, and then it finally will track. But it's hilarious when you get them. Because it's just so stupid. It looks like a rocket that you fire, and it's just like sitting there, you're sitting and watching it go straight for a long time, and then starts to curve. Yeah, I gotta figure out why the cockpit is so low res. I know I set it to like 512, but I don't know if I set it to 512 every frame. But I mean, it's just, look at this garbage. You can't even read it. Okay, you can read up, but you should be able to read the fuel selector, and it's like, it's kind of gobbledygook. Suppose I can just coast downwards and save some fuel, pick up some speed. Does that help out with the in-game cockpit? The unit textures? I'll have to look. And then I came to find out I only have a 750 Ti instead of a 1070. I thought it was a 1070 or 1050 Ti in this PC. No, it's a ghetto 750. So that explains why the frame rate's so low too. I guess that's what I get for having a box sit around for like 2.5 years on the ground without checking it out. I was always planning on upgrading it, but I just thought it was a little bit better than when I finally got it up and running. I used to love building PCs. Ugh, I can't stand it anymore. See, how far are we now? Oh, we're picking up some decent progress here. About 80 nautical miles. Oh, it's just too much work. I don't want to work anymore. I'm too old. I don't want to have to slap in RAM, but I'm going to have to do it anyway. I mean, it's not that hard. It's like a freaking plugging in a cartridge, but the fact is I got to shop for it. And I don't want to shop for it. The only thing I want to shop for is I want to shop for food. That's it. No, it's not that hard switching out RAM and everything else. My problem is I'm such a freaking perfectionist. I have all the freaking cables wrapped up with zip ties in certain directions and stuff and try to make it as perfect and pretty as possible. So, you know, I have this PC and I'm like, oh, the cables are all over the place. Let's get these managed a little bit better. Oh, we'll zip tie some of these. It's just like when I do freaking little electronics projects. It's like, okay, I could solder it here. I could put like a little crimp on it maybe, and I'm just going to heat shrink it. So I put extra effort into heat shrinking it closed. All kinds of stupid shit like that. It's like what should have been like a two-minute job turns into a 2-hour job because I'm trying to be perfect about it. And I don't know. I should just really not just care. I should just slap it together and go. But I just can't let things go sometimes. That sun looks like absolute crap. Let's fire the guns because why not? Ugh. How far am I? I was just going to make this a little excursion, but it was turning into a longer trip than I thought planned. I was just going to fly and chill and relax. I didn't think anybody would swing on by and chat with me, actually, but thank you, I guess. Always nice to have somebody to chat to. So, I mean, are you good at the deck landings now with the F-14? You got that down to a science yet, or still working on it? Oh, so, okay. Yeah, that can take a while. Hello, Naveed. How's it going? Okay. Take care. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. The mission is just flying. That's all. Just flying from point A to point B. Nothing special. Except for trying to stay alive, too. The mission was to fly up the coast and not use F10, but I did clearly use F10. It would have been better to do it at night. Oh. Yeah, military with no profit. Yeah, that's kind of well, that's kind of no profit's kind of like my life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The real challenge becomes when I'm landing, which, oh, I'm going to be closer than I thought I was. 25 nautical miles approximately. Wait a second. Yeah, I should have the radio beacon set to the outside one. I'm getting real freaking close to it. 25 nautical miles, still have plenty of fuel. I didn't even need drop tanks. I mean, I didn't start at the south of the map, but I started way back down here. At Kolki. So I almost got the flight done, actually. Question becomes, can I get this landed without frickin' having to use F10 again? Yeah, it is a long journey. Thankfully, it's pretty straightforward, and it's not like, well, it's not like I have an autopilot, but Interesting. I should see the navigation needle move off to the left a little bit, right? So... should be getting rather close. I don't think that's it though. I see a runway down there, but I don't believe it's that. Unless of course the navigation needle goes around when I go by it. Also, it would help if I knew what the map looked like. Well, no, I wanted to try to stay away from F10. I don't think that's the airfield, though. I'm gonna squirm on by here. If the needle starts to head south on the radio compass, then I know it's that one. Which is starting to look like it's that one. Because there's the airfield and it's pointing right directly at it. So if I fly by it, it should start to go southbound on the radio compass, which is right there. And it is, so that must be the airfield that I have plugged in. So you can see on the kneeboard I have 443 kilohertz, which is what I set the ANG, what was it, 6? ARN 6 to. So yeah, that's got to be it. I don't think I have.
Manapa, infield, 1-1.
Don't think I have the voice set up for it. Oh yeah, I probably will. That's okay though, live and learn. And I have all the time in the world to line this up. I better line it up good. If I mess this landing up, I deserve to mess it up. And there's the airfield, so... Oh, there's not much travel on those flaps, is there? Still got a lot of speed. Need to somehow drain this off. Negative. I mean, I have Discord. I don't have it installed. I'm not in anything that's important at the moment, DCS related. I'm not really a Discord type of person. Question is, can I bleed off 100 knots before I get to that? I know that's not the right way to do it, but still a little fast. Nope. I don't want to bounce. I don't want to bounce. Flare, flare, flare. Come on, drop. You got no speed left. Drop, 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 drop. Ah! That was sloppy. I'm not gonna lie, that was sloppy. I probably popped tires on the way. Oh, look at those tread marks. Now, do I go to the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I go to the right? I think I go to the right. I could have went to the left. Oh well. Thank you. That was really close to rolling off the runway. Oh! Nope, nope, nope. Thing knows wheel steering. Gotta learn how to frickin' just ease it on. Just to make sure I have some fun. No, I just took the free flight and I added a landing location. It's basically the free flight message, but mission, but I added a, come on, come on. Come on, come on, tap me, tap me, tap me, tap me, tap me. Oh, I'm so close. There we go. I don't know why the destroyed messages come up. I forgot the I forgot the shutdown procedure. Well, they're burning, aren't they? Yeah, something like that.
Manapa, infield,
No.
1-1. Abort takeoff.
No, I don't want to get the menu. I want to go back to... See, did I mess up the tires? Tires look pretty well intact. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I gotta check some graphics setting. I gotta get a new graphics card, better RAM for this thing, but still, it's like my third time outing testing stuff. Been a long time. I don't maybe you know this. Why is the cockpit so... I put it on... I think I put it on 512 for each thing on the Inca cockpit. But look at this. Look at this fuel selector. Heck, look at the rest of the labels. I mean, some of them are really janky. This is barely legible. Absolute crap. I mean, I expect like... Oh. Really? Shit, man. I mean, I suppose you could still play Flaming Cliffs too. I mean, I have a copy of that. That's still fun. You know, that makes me wonder. Does the motor need to be running for me to fire the guns? Yeah, it does. Yeah, Flaming Cliffs 2 is still fun. I don't care who you are. There's that one mission in there where you're the flanker, the SU-33 on the ship, and they have the ship battle. Man, that is a fun mission that you can't really import into DCS that well. It doesn't work quite the same. It's still a fun mission, though. Okay. Let me take a look at something once. No, it's a single-player mission in Flaming Cliffs 2. There's one where you have to sea battle with the SU-33. You take off and the whole spiel and shenanigans. It's carrier versus carrier group versus carrier group. It's really kind of cool. It's a little arcadey, but it's still a decent mission. It's fun. Let's do this. Let's do watch and learn. Let's do aircraft. It's in Flaming Cliffs too. I don't remember what the name of it is. I think it's something to do with the SU-33. You might have to look through the files. They also have some really great DAX training, dissimilar air combat training missions in there that are fun. Let's do this. Well, since I'm not too much in the mood to keep playing, but I got somebody to talk to. We're going to go look at D drive. Yeah, let's paste. So cut. We're going to go cut. Go to Z, and we can actually go copy, paste. Give me a second. I'm going to load something up here. This is a great one. I'm going to go to D. We are going to a blast from the past. I did this last stream. Okay. And give me a second because I'm going to go to here. Now, do I have VNC installed? I think I do. See, videos. Yes, I do. I need to do this, and we're going to go to choose more apps. I do not have it installed. Okay, we'll do Windows Media Player then. Settings. And I thought pause actually paused it, but I guess it's not. So here we go. We're going to go new capture, window capture. There. Why is there so many Windows Media Players? I don't understand this. This is nothing like what I have. This is nothing like it. Come on, what the heck? Okay, this is. This is not working. What the heck? Okay. Let's do this. We're going to remove that. I'm going to add display capture. Okay. No, that's not it either. Add Windows capture. Why does it not work? Source visible. It's like it doesn't recognize Windows Media Player? That's stupid. Wow, they are. It's ridiculous. Okay, can I open this with let's see, can I open this with Edge? Choose another app. Let's go to Edge once. Where is Edge anyway? Okay, there we go. File, open. No. Can I throw this into Edge? I'm gonna go full screen. Okay, that's fine. If I turn on Edge, that will, wait a minute. What the heck? I didn't want it like that, but new tab, dashboard. Turn that off for a second. Is there a way to cap? Okay, well, fine. We'll do this. Full screen. No, I don't want to. This is really ridiculous. Okay, you know what? I could just add the video. I just thought about that. I'm going to add video. Video. What the? I thought this was adding a video. This isn't adding a video. What the heck? That's a video capture device. I want to add a media source. Okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Is the screen really half black now? Okay, there we go. Just down here. Can we not hear the media? Can you hear the media? Can you hear it? Can I not hear it? I guess I can't hear it. That's audio properties. You see it. Media source. We're gonna monitor. All right.
If you're the pilot of one of the Navy's strong arms, an attack aircraft of any type, and we get into a fight, you can expect to face two conditions. The first is that when you are attacking the enemy, he will be attacking you with every means at his command. And second, his weapons and equipment may be as good as ours. To be specific, if your mission
Can you hear it now?
is to a typical enemy target area, what defenses can you expect to find? Well, we know from our
I hope
intelligence
so.
reports that the enemy has interceptor aircraft, all weather as well as day types. That he has missiles, surface to air and air to air, and that he has anti-aircraft guns. We also know that these weapons are parts of integrated automatic systems controlled by various types of radars. Among them are early warning radars operating at low frequencies. He has GCI radars, ground control intercept, for acquiring and tracking us, and for controlling his interceptors. And he has fire control radars for controlling his missiles and guns. Then there is a radio communication net that ties the complex together and transmits information and orders to the interceptors. In spite of what we may know, each particular target area will raise questions when a mission is planned. In the first place, how will you get through to the prime target and deliver the weapon? Can you deliver a second one? And how will you get out? How can you increase your chances of survival? First, of course, is to choose a route that minimizes the risk, and if possible, take the low road, down where the ground-based radars are less efficient, and use electronic countermeasures. For example, you might jam the enemy's radars with the brute force method. One drawback, however, is that such a signal reveals your position. Also, it could provide a perfect path for homing missiles. More advanced countermeasure concepts are embodied in DECM, Defensive Electronic Countermeasures, the invisible shield that you carry, so to speak, along with your sword. One of these countermeasures, the AN/ALQ-35, is a multiple target repeater. It confuses the enemy by painting false returns on his PPI scopes, so that he is unable to...
I would assume it would be better by now, but I don't know.
Another is the AN/ALQ-55, a communications countermeasure. It disrupts the enemy's radio link to his interceptors, denying them the data they must have to find you and fire at you.
Still hilarious.
The third type, the AN/ALQ-41 and the similar 51, is track braking. It protects your aircraft by breaking the enemy's lock-on, or by giving him false information about you. DECM, then, provides electronic countermeasures that confuse, frustrate, and deceive the enemy, thereby delaying him and buying time for you. Minutes of immunity that can spell success for the mission and survival for you. The Navy has installed defensive electronic countermeasure sets in 3 types of attack aircraft. The A2F is equipped with the track breakers, one ALQ-41 located aft and operating in the X-band, which is most often associated with airborne radars, and 2 51s, one forward and one aft, operating in the S-band, which is most often associated with ground-based radars. The antennas are located inboard and
also, lots of satellites use the S-band.
and in the vertical stabilizer. The A3J carries one ALQ-41 and one 51, with the antennas providing coverage at high and low altitudes. In addition, the A3J has an ALQ-55 communications countermeasure set. Its omnidirectional antenna is on the nose.
Well, the idea is to deny access to certain
the A3J
radio signals,
has sufficient space and
or
capacity to enable it to
muck
carry
up the radio
all
signals they're using.
DCM sets. An ALQ-35 multiple target repeater, an ALQ-55 communications countermeasure set, two 41 track breakers, one forward and one aft, and two 51 track breakers, one forward and one aft. The antennas are located at various positions in the airframe. It is our purpose in this film to show the general principles of operation of each of these.
I actually have quite a few different types of jammers myself, personal hardware, that bricks 5G, 4G LTE, GPS, other stuff. Is it FAA legal? Not really.
Covering the entire circle.
Kinda.
The radar operator knows he is being deceived, but you are a needle in a haystack to him.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of spectrums you need to take care of.
Let's begin with this plan view of the radiation pattern of an enemy radar.
This is one of those ones that kind of like goes around in the circles.
You are within his range. Although energy is transmitted by all lobes, for clarity we will show only the radiation in the direction of the aircraft.
What's up, Palmer?
When the radar transmits a pulse, your skin return appears on his PPI scope.
Dun dun dun.
Your ALQ-35 receives each pulse, greatly amplifies it, and after a short delay, repeats the signal. That is, transmits it back to the radar. As a result, a false target appears on his scope.
You're getting fake ones, buddy.
Than the skin return, because it was received later, due to the delay.
The meow militia.
The succeeding pulses are repeated.
It's going.
Random delay times, so that many false targets appear on the scope. Some of these appear at shorter ranges because they have been delayed long enough so that each appears to be the echo of a succeeding pulse.
See, but the thing is, the radar's turning, too. So if the radar's turning, guess what happens to that scope?
The radar, of course, rotates.
Uh-oh. We're going to get false returns where? On the other side, too?
Let's see what the effect is. As the main lobe leaves the target,
Palmer can be a caps lock warrior. I don't care about that. I actually have cap lock's key removed on my keyboard. On most of my keyboards, I have it popped off because I never want to tap it. I always tap it with my pinky by accident.
The radar receives false returns through this angle of sweep, and his scope displays them.
Dun dun dun. There's so many dots. Which one is the right one? I'm so confused. If only I had a really low band radar to go ahead and track this guy.
To such an extent that the ALQ-35 cannot be tracked or repeated. But false returns will again appear when the radar presents a strong side lobe to the 35 receiver. As the target gets closer to the radar...
Yeah, I should probably do that. Where is my key anyway for that? I have it somewhere around my desk.
More and more of the side and back
There it is. Oh, the cat's staring off into...
The entire circle may be covered, and it is virtually impossible for the enemy to find the weak true returns that would reveal your position.
If only they had some other way. Let me think about that. Yeah, people have thought of other ways too.
Approach the enemy, you will enter the zone in which your ALQ-35 can receive the enemy's radar pulses, but he cannot detect your skin return. When the main lobe sweeps in your direction,
nobody at the moment. We're doing video time. We'll go back to maybe shooting somebody in a second. In a few minutes, I should say.
He could spot your bearing by that small angle.
Oh no.
To avoid this, you wait until you are closer and the angle widens. The wider, the better.
So you're saying
Just before you reach the point
you want to wait until you get in the back door before you screw around with stuff.
Reports or by your other DECM sets, You turn on your transmitter and begin repeating.
The dots.
Wide-angle spread of false
They're everywhere.
makes it more difficult for him to find you. You should not turn on your repeater before the optimum time. Once you are within his range, he will get a skin return.
Well, yeah, then there's also a burn through too, you gotta realize.
This radiation pattern is a rather simple one.
Which actually happens in DCS World, as you might have noticed.
Such as the token radar.
Yeah, this is...
5 beams operate at different frequencies.
This is a little bit harder to fuck with.
One of the beams is too low to be received by the ALQ-35. The others can be received and repeated. In certain target areas, your set may have to repeat several radars simultaneously, thus dividing your power output. On the other hand, a number of aircraft operating together will multiply the DECM output, increasing its effectiveness.
If only we had a growler, I mean, right? Everybody should have a F-15 or EA-15G.
The pulse generator, the transmitter,
right? I mean, that's like, that should be in DCS World already. Come on. Where's my electronic warfare? Chris Roberts, I know you're making Star Citizen one day, maybe in like 50 bazillion years. There better be better countermeasures. Star Citizen, that's never coming out.
Each covers 50 megacycles.
See how this is modular in terms of different frequencies they have in it?
40 filters are supplied with the set.
I know! The Bell Simtex was supposed to do the F4 Phantom. I wanted to do my Wild Weasel missions too. F4 is one of my favorite jets. In fact, I have some patches, I have a couple really rare photos, and I have some models of the Wild Weasel F4s. God, I love the Phantom. Great plane. The original Joint Strike Fighter. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. They spent all this time and effort on the F-35. And it's a piece of crap. Let's be honest. But we all have the same fighter, right? And they're, even though they're like only like 25% compatible with each other. But back then, the Air Force had the F4. The Navy had the F4. Everybody pretty much had the F4. And it was all pretty much the same damn jet. The original Joint Strike Fighter. It did its job and it did it well. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think Japan still has a few of them running around. And you can upgrade them. And you can put slammers on them. Dear Lord. Crazy talk. It's like, wow. History had a solution. Yes, even Germany and England had F4s. F4 was a great frickin' jet. Don't at me. Don't. I mean, you can fight me at this one, but I think it's probably one of the best jets of all time, hands down. It did its job and it did it well. It's definitely in my top 3.
An important feature of this and the other DECM equipment is the use of traveling wave tubes.
In fact, hold up a second. We're going to pull something up here. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get the 3D cockpits. Where's the 3D cockpits at? Come on. Cockpit 3D. Okay, we're gonna paste this in here. This is the link for all you guys. This is the cool stuff. Now, if you scroll down, there should be a North American Aviation. Where is that? Is it North American Aviation, or was it? No, it was McDonnell Douglas. What am I thinking of? There's an F4G there. And there's the front cockpit. And this is kind of cool. You know what? Maybe we'll go through this on the stream. I don't know. Let's see if it's really a beautiful aircraft. But anyway, let's continue with the video.
Operating wide open as to frequency, they accommodate all signals throughout the band without tuning. The transmitter output tube furnishes a peak pulse power of about 1 kilowatt. The control is used to set the modes of operation. Turning the switch to standby.
Yo, check out my mixtape, babe.
Indicating readiness.
I got it on standby. I'm ready to record that crap so I can get into loops.
In receive, the set will operate only to receive radar pulses.
Oh, I'm recording you now.
When the light goes on, it indicates that your aircraft is being illuminated by a radar. The repeat mode puts the transmitter into operation.
We got the repeat.
Only during the time a radar signal is being received. The ALQ-35 countermeasure set is a valuable shield.
Look at how big that rack is.
Causing confusion, it buys time. Time that can save lives. Let us turn now to the communications countermeasure set.
Yes, Les.
Function you'll recall is
Your walkie-talkies mean nothing.
To his interceptors. Let's see how the set operates using a diagrammatic representation. The set covers the 100 to 210 megacycle portion.
Kind of operate manually, yeah, a little bit.
GCI, ground control intercept communications, are in the form of frequency modulated CW for voice and data link signals for data transmission.
Yeah, the data link is what you're really concerned with. Although the FM that's not sending data, that's sending just voice is
TV, ground controlled approach, amateur, marker beacon, carrier controlled approach, and FM broadcasting. The ALQ-55 can distinguish one type of signal from another by means of identification circuits with a memory device.
well, now we have pattern recognition, so
In operation, the set scans
just like a submarine has pattern recognition of the sounds that it
when
hears.
signals are detected, the receiver evaluates them. If a particular signal is classified,
I mean, you got a certain stroke of a motor, you know, it's got a certain type of motor has a certain type of sound to it. Submarines can pick those up
Transmitter operates only during signal
and
reception.
classify them pretty quick.
Since the jamming signal is not continuous,
It's not manually done that much anymore because you got computers to filter them.
at least 6 signals can be handled simultaneously.
Ooh, 6. Don't get overloaded there. I love this old tech.
Depending on their interrelationship. The major components are the receiver modulator, a multi-channel device that employs 6 receivers that operate simultaneously and in parallel, the receiver power supply, the transmitter with an average output power of 500 watts and a peak of 1,000 watts, the transmitter power supply, and the control.
You got 2 power supplies.
Uses a
Sheesh.
single omnidirectional antenna with a duplexer. The components are mounted on a shock-protected rack. The receiver modulator and its power supply, the transmitter and its power supply.
Yep, that's what they said.
The control resembles that used with the ALQ.
Not very powerful compared to today's standards, is it?
Provided.
I mean, in terms of radio. I mean, I could bust some serious wattage if I really wanted to out of certain radios. Of course, I'd be probably get a knock on my door from the FCC real quick.
The transmitter is turned on by a separate guarded.
I mean, I have FPV equipment that can get pretty high too for drone stuff. Of course, I don't turn it up to that level, but
Override setting permits battle short operation in an emergency when it may be necessary to override all thermal and electrical safety devices in the set.
oh, we got the nitrous just in case. Do they have the self-destruct button too?
55 is an effective countermeasure set. Its use calls for careful planning, judgment, and timing in order to achieve the objective of the mission.
Believe it or not, the Saber does have a self-destruct button for one of the radios.
Now let's see how the track breakers operate.
In the DCS module.
While
I don't think it does anything,
the
but
51 differ
I mean, it probably
somewhat in
kills it,
chemical
but
makeup, they perform the same function: to break lock-on and to give false information to the tracking radars. These radars employ various techniques for tracking targets in angle and range. Pulse ranging, which uses a range gate. FMCW, which uses a Doppler speed gate.
Huh.
Conical scanning, which mutates the beam about the target. And monopulse, which uses a single pulse and a beam divided into 4 quadrants.
well, in reality, it would have destroyed the internals of the device so that nobody could use it later on if they ever got a Saber.
By means of built-in programmers.
It's a safety feature to make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. You don't want them to be able to figure out your radio systems in IFF, right? So if you're going to have to eject the craft, blow it up on the way out.
The 41 and the 51 are designed to receive radar pulses, amplify them greatly, delay them, and repeat them. That is, transmit a simulated echo back to the radar.
Well, I mean, I don't think they can actually rig the... I don't think it would be safe to rig the entire aircraft to blow up.
Gradually pulling it away until the gate is no longer on the target.
I mean, even smashing it into the ground really hard
And the
will
radar
leave some
finds
stuff
itself
behind,
without a target.
which you don't...
Lock-on is thus broken, and the
You want to make sure
enemy
certain things are not
loses
found.
value, losing valuable time that you gain.
I mean, like the
Although
first,
radars reacquire you,
the
41
Sidewinders, the early Sidewinders. One of them apparently was stuck in the motor of a MiG,
transmitting false
and they brought it back, and it never self-destructed, and of course the Russians decided, oh, we're going to take this and copy it bit by bit. And so they got their first
tracking is broken.
thermal
When the
tracking
beam
missile.
is reflected from a moving target,
Missiles should explode after a certain period, regardless.
different frequency.
You can't let them sit out there, otherwise somebody else will get it and try to reverse engineer it.
The frequency difference is the Doppler frequency, which the enemy measures by means of a so-called speed gate to determine your speed. To disrupt the speed determination, the countermeasure set in the aircraft receives the radar's transmitted signal, greatly amplifies it, and repeats it as a simulated return. The set gradually increases the frequency of its repeat signal. Then it suddenly causes an almost instantaneous flyback to the original frequency and proceeds to decrease the frequency with another flyback. To the radar, it appears that the aircraft is undergoing impossible maneuvers, instantaneous changes of speed, and
They're UFOs.
and decelerations. Consequently, the speed gate cannot function properly.
You know how many people would be mad at me for saying that kind of shit?
The result is a useless, interrupted flow of
They're
data.
UFOs that can go millions of miles an hour. I know some people that would probably be a little agitated that I called it that, you know. Because there are some strange things in the sky sometimes, so let's just be honest.
The return pulse train will be amplitude
But a lot of it can be it can be called out as just human interaction.
Make corrections in the beam's azimuth and elevation, positioning it back on target. The countermeasure set throws the beam off target by a scan inversion technique. The 41 or 51 system detects the modulation envelope. The signal is then amplified and inverted. This simulated modulation envelope is transmitted to the radar. Based on this simulated envelope, the radar's angle tracking circuits make beam corrections in the opposite direction to what they should, thus driving the beam further away from the target instead of toward it. Thus, scan inversion breaks angle lock-on, and the radar reverts to search mode. Now, what about monopulse? How is this tracking technique disrupted? The monopulse principle, very briefly, is based on the use of a single polarized pulse of RF energy. It is reflected from the target and returns to the radar through a 4-quadrant receiving horn. If the beam is off the target, there will be phase and amplitude differences in the quadrants, and these are used to
Yeah, I did a TWS video that I showed last time I started streaming
lock-on,
DCS.
the set receives the polarized signal.
One of my buddies didn't remember how it worked, and I'm like, okay, we'll pull up a learning lesson.
Vertical and horizontal polarizations. The cross-polarized return signal causes erroneous corrections to be made in the beam's position, and it spirals away from the target.
Ooh.
This, then, is the fourth achievement in deceit produced by the ALQ-41 and 51 DECMs.
I try to stream at least once a week, although that really doesn't happen that much lately. I'm just too tired.
The control, and the power
I want to stream like at least 4 times a week, maybe 3 times a week, but I'm just too damn lazy, I guess.
The frequencies from 8,000 megacycles to 12,000 megacycles.
Megacycles.
As in the 35, traveling wave tubes are used.
Hilarious.
The set is able to respond simultaneously to 20 or more radars.
You mentioned that earlier.
The hardware for the ALQ-51 consists of just 2 components: the 1,000-watt peak power receiver transmitter and the control.
Okay, well, we don't need... I don't know if we need to watch the rest of this. This is almost over, so... Let's do... Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like, come on. Come on, peoples. Let's go back to... Do they have the night mission? No, training. I don't want training. I like quick start, though. I'm gonna have the MiG-21 stuff or MiG-29 stuff in here. No, I don't have that. Okay. Well, let's do some guns again. Why not? Okay, let's go for this. Let's see what we got going on here. I might need to get some food here shortly, so I might have to call it a stream. I don't even know how long I've been freaking playing. Oh, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. Okay, cool. No over the hump. God, I hate that mission. I'm not gonna lie. I hate it. Hate it with a passion. It really feels like that mission feels sometimes like it's just too unfair. I mean, why is it still high up in here like I'm sitting really high in the cockpit? It doesn't look right. Let's see. Can I get my head tracking set? I actually beat the campaign on... What the heck? Why does it... Let me check something, because it feels like I'm... It feels like my head tracking's on my... I have a calibrate button, but... That's a little bit better, but... Still feels like I'm really high up in the freaking seat. Could have swore there was a way to set this. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like a little off. Oh well.
Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Bra 302. 445 at 25,000 knots.
What the heck? Okay, it just controls. Why does that not work? Oh, kneeboard next page was set to it? What the heck? Yeah, you think it is, but I still know most of the keybinds, which is sad. Oh, shit! I didn't pick guns, did I? I actually have fucking weapons. Oh my god, I thought I freaking picked, I thought I picked freaking guns. The hell am I doing? I picked BDR. I didn't freaking pick, oh my god. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell? Why did I get a launch warning? There's a mod for Flaming Clips too? Oh, you need to share that. Where the heck do you get mod Flaming Clips 2 mods?
Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Bra 300. 410 at 15,000 knots.
So I should see him around here. One mod 4. You want to whisper that to me? Oh, wait a minute. You can't whisper on...
Springfield 1-1.
Oh.
Focus 1-1. Merged.
Okay.
Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Bra 04640 at 12,000 flanking.
Overgy.
No. No. There we go. A little janky on the head tracking, but I can still find him. And he's throttled back on down. I didn't check to see if I have infinite ammo on still. I didn't do that this time.
Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Bra 26640 at 7,000. Cold.
Well, I got him that time. Nope. It's a big fat nope. Bye-bye, sucker. I really want to turn off those messages. How the hell do I turn those messages off? Okay, hold up. Hold up. We got one mod FC2. Oh, VSN mods. I know those. They have a hilarious UFO one. It takes the F-15 and makes it into a UFO with like no freaking hitbox whatsoever. Okay, so let's do this because I want to double check some settings. Cancel options. I don't have the stupid ass cheat of infinite ammo, do I? Okay, no, I don't need that. So I don't have unlimited ammo. That doesn't seem right, because that mission feels like you have unlimited ammo. How do you get rid of the little, like, pop-up messages? Padlock. So you want to use F10 watermark or user marks, but where is the... Is that battle damage assessment? I'm guessing that's battle damage assessment. Controls indicator, I don't know if I need those overlays. Yeah, you can edit missions to see if there is mission. Let's see. No, I want to go to the mission editor. Mission, no. What? Mission editor. Okay, there we go. Open mission. And I want to do aircraft F-15, quick start. 1v1 BB guns. There's no unlimited weapons. Really? Really? What is unlimited ammo, though? Isn't that like... No, this is the BVR one. This has got to be the BVR one. No, I don't want to save the changes. Open. Yes, I want to leave. Aircraft. F-15C. Quick start. 1v1 BVR. Let's check this again. There is no loadout. Guns is at 100%. Cancel. I'm freaking so out of it right now. No, I don't want to change coalitions. Mission stops to check mark. No labels. I don't want any labels on. That's always stupid. External views is allowed. That's okay. I've got to be missing something because I swear to. Okay, we're gonna exit. We're gonna try this again because I should be able to run out of bullets on it. So let's double check it. Because this doesn't feel like... Because the last time I fought this, I felt like I had way too much ammo. Way too long. Maybe I was just babying it enough. I don't know. Well, what do you know? It does run out. What the fuck? No, I don't have... It's not PVR. Look, I don't have anything on the pylons. They're empty. And I did run out of ammo. Well, there's no way they can see the M61. No, see, in there, there's no way that I could have it where I could increase it more than like 100%, right? There's no way you can have more than 100% ammo. It feels longer than it should be. I really don't think the F-15 has that much freaking ammo. Maybe I'm dead wrong. DVR, let's check it in the mission editor. Weapons, gun 100%. Okay, I gotta answer this question. How much freaking ammo does the F-15 carry? Not the F-16, the F-15. No way, really? It can shoot about 6,000 rounds per minute. But there's no way there's 6,000 rounds in there. There's only like a couple. Around 100 rounds per... Wait a minute. No, that's not right either. 61. What is the freaking... That looks like a 20 millimeter. Yeah, that seems awful high. 900 rounds? That seems awful freaking... Well, I guess there's a couple hundred. I know that much. But why does it feel like it's like so desynced? There's got to be something I'm missing. That doesn't seem like a normal... Yeah, I know. It fits on everything. It fits on the F-16. It fits on freaking damn near everything. What the heck does it... What is the maximum payload of it? Unless they're carrying like this canister that I'm seeing. This is ridiculous. What do you know? You were right. Nope. Okay, Mud Spike. Carrying 940 rounds. F-15 can sustain about 9 seconds. There we go. Mud Spike. Got it. You were right. Right on the money. Right number too. Everything. That just doesn't feel right. 9 seconds? Mission. Guns. Why does that feel so much longer? Wait, we're gonna try that again. Wait a minute. Let's try that again. That's really just freaking. That's just ridiculous. It's like freaking infinite ammo cheat, man. I don't even know if I should start. Start the stop timer. Ready, set, go. Nope. Didn't have the gun on. Stop. Restart. Ready, set, go. Nine seconds on the freaking dot almost. Yeah, it's on the panels. Let me go ahead and double check that. Fly again. It should show me the ammos on the, yeah, the what do they call that dang panel? Yeah, right up there in the top left. 940p. Now 932. Wow, that just feels so freaking... That feels so much, so much. What the hell? Whoa. Alright, let's try one more. And then I'm gonna call it a night, because I gotta get some food or something.
Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Bra 29748 at 15,000 knots. Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Merged.
Over G, over G, over G. Over G, over G, over G.
Springfield 1-1. Focus 1-1. Bra 02440 at 15,000 knots.
Well, I saw him on my 6, so I know he's around here somewhere. There he is. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, you know what? I'll let go. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. No. Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Okay, what did I freaking do that I got this into a roll? Nose down. There we go. Thank God I had enough freaking altitude to recover on that. And, yeah, of course, he got me. Alright, yeah, rolling pancakes. More like rolling upside down. Holy crap. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for swinging by, though. I don't know if you stream on YouTube or yourself or Twitch, but if you do, let me, I don't know, I'll sub to you back. I'll see. We'll see what's happened. If you did sub or follow me. So, take care. Have a good weekend, buddy. Stay safe.